So I went to a singles event, and when I got there, it was literally 90% women. And I was like, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go now. Okay, so I recently went to a singles event, and it was 90% women. And I was wondering, like, where's all the dudes? I don't know, but they're not there. And that's cool, not like I care.
Yeah, let her tell it, right? You know what's crazy to me is that this is becoming more apparent. Guys are like checking out and not showing up to these singles events, these mixers and all that crap. I don't know, man. Starting to look cold out here. Kevin Samuels, where you at?
Okay, so we just left the event, right?
So bad.
I think we were just saying that we think that we've actually hit rock bottom.
No, it was actually.
We think we've actually hit rock bottom, and I think we were either punked, catfished,
Like
or
it felt like a sick joke. I was like literally thinking to myself, like, why am I like, how did I get here?
How did I get here?
Sometimes the only thing you can do is laugh. They say it's better to laugh than it is to cry, right? Well, there's no point asking how did we get here? I mean, for the last 20, 30 years, y'all have been saying, I don't need a man. I can do everything a man can do. I can provide for myself. I can build a farm by myself. I can raise animals. I can raise children. Y'all have pretty much become the house that Jack built. Only problem is Jack ain't there with you.
This single empty nesting thing, it's getting to me, y'all. It was fun, at first, but like now that I ain't got a job, which I got one, I got two, but I just ain't started yet. But so I pretty much spend my days alone, like with myself. I wake up to myself and I go to bed with myself. Like, I don't know. And it's like the most exciting thing that happens in my life is when my text message notification goes off. I get so excited, I'm like, oh my God, somebody likes me, somebody cares enough to text and make sure I'm still alive. Whatever. Anyway, and I can't decide if I want to like turn my ringer off, and then just like remember, oh gosh, let me check my phone, and be all excited if somebody did, or, be all sad if they didn't, but the high would have been worth the fall, or to leave my ringer on, and just be like anxiously awaiting, for that whole week. But anyway, as far as my phone ringing, that ain't ever gonna happen. Don't nobody call me but my sister. That's like once every few weeks, but anyway, I'm just lonely. I just want some companionship, And no, I do not want a dog. Okay, it's not the same.
Typically, a female or woman like this would usually be married, right? Usually raising like 4, 5 kids, baking, what I'm saying, soccer mom type vibe. I don't even know. Is soccer moms even a thing anymore? I don't know, but a lot of these people have like grew up with this independent mind state, and it's really taking them to a place where they just actually living alone. You know, they treat men like men are insignificant and are pretty much subservient or just a commodity, like a purse or accessory. And the whole relationship value has really just been disparaged, just destroyed. And Kevin Samuel said it, buy a cat, die alone. Now they're learning that they don't even want cats. And the thing is about it, she's probably in her mid 40s, right? Usually I would put this type of clip in hitting the wall, because really she's hit the wall, y'all, right? But I ain't gonna hold you, like, she's got opportunities with men. Because this is the thing with females and women in general, they can always attract some type of man. Most likely a simp once they reach a certain age, but they can still get a man who will commit to them. And this is the thing. They don't want those men. They don't want them when they're in their prime years, and they don't want them when they are past those prime years. So she finds herself alone, vlogging in her car. And it's sad, man, because no one's gonna hit your line. And if they do, it's only for one thing. And that's another thing that turns her off even more to certain men, because when you get that age, you kind of want more from the opposite sex. You want more of a commitment. But guess what? It's too late.
Why is becoming an empty nester so hard? I'm like just so sad and depressed that I'm single. All of my kids have moved out. I don't even know what direction my life is supposed to go anymore, or who I am. Alone sucks.
So the caption says, "Some days it hits me so hard that I'm alone and an empty nester. I've made my life about my kids for over 20 years as a stay-at-home mom and been single far too long. My identity has been mom and I don't know what my purpose is anymore." This is the thing, right? This life is, people always say, "Oh, I need a partner," or, "I need a husband or a wife." Why? Why do you feel that you need that? And I'll tell you what it is really. What it is that we need a companion in our life. We need companionship. Someone that you can grow with, grow old, experience life with. All the things that are precious, you can take part and share that. Life's about sharing. And the modern women of today, they're not bred that way. They don't want to share. They want to be served. So here you have this middle-aged woman having a midlife crisis, and you know, single moms always holler about, "Oh, I got my kids, I'm good." Them kids gonna grow up and they gonna go live their best life. And you gonna be right here doing TikToks like this. Good luck.
There was a study called from the Pew Center Research conducted a study that said 63% of men under age 30 would rather stay home and watch porn than go on a date. Men say they are getting their needs met without having to go on a date. Would men rather stay single than be with a woman? Is the question.
That's what they're saying, pretty much.
63% of men.
I think they're cheap.
Yeah, they just ain't got no money.
They don't have money, which you should get your money up before you start dating. So it is cheaper to sit home and beat your meat,
right,
than actually go out and find actual women to hang out with.
That's a sad reality.
I disagree.
Why? What do you think?
Is it less of a headache to have to deal with a woman or something?
There it goes. Like, it's a headache. Now I got to take you out. I got to hear what you had to tell your whole day.
That's why you take out people you actually like, and then you don't feel that.
Yeah, but then I got to get to know you first to like you, right?
Yeah.
So how do I get to know you?
Call on the
So you rather hand?
Hey, listen, I'm married.
You always gotta say.
Okay, so
if you wasn't married,
I'd probably beat him. I mean, 100 miles an hour.
You know, what's crazy to me is like you'll have females like this that'll sit here and say, "Oh, these men are broke and they rather stay at home and rub one out instead of spend money and take me out and do all of this crap. The problem is, I don't believe that the fact that it's men being broke. Men today are learning that it's not worth to spend their money on something that they're not even going to keep. So what I'm trying to say is, a man will rather save his money because all he's looking to do is bust the cheeks. That's really all it is. And she don't know that because she values herself so highly, because her standards are so high, right? She thinks that she's the prize. She thinks that that dude wants to create a life with her. And a lot of guys ain't gonna hold you, they gonna cap. They gonna cap. They gonna tell a lie. They gonna tell you whatever to make you believe that it's real, when really it ain't real. All it is that they just want to bust that nut. And sometimes it's easier to just not even be bothered, right? But these chicks, I feel like they know that, but they gonna try to finesse the whole situation to make it seem like it's men just being broke. That's what you call a spin. They trying to spin y'all. But hey, what do I know, right? All I can tell you is the dating scene's getting harder every day. Men are walking away. We're no longer interested in taking that bullshit. And a lot of us out here never really had to deal with too much bullshit anyway. So it is what it is. Listen, I appreciate y'all for watching. Make sure you click the like. And don't forget to subscribe. Until next time.